YouTube, what's up? It's your boy J coming at you with another J Talks Crypto. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, the bell notification. You know what time it is. We're gonna talk about some Toshi, some Bitcoin. We're talking about the whole market today, guys. Some Ethereum, everything. Didn't tell you guys I was going live today, so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit to join into the live stream. Also, got a different camera today, so let me know how you guys like the camera. Say yo yo, we're live, guys. I told you we'd go live if the market wanted to start doing good. So I'm live today. Came to come visit my grandma. She wasn't doing too well today, so okay, kick it over here. We're in LA. We're in the heart of it right now. You can hear that airplane. We're right by LAX. So hello from Chicago. What's up, brother? What's up? The latency should be way better now too because I don't know what it is, man. My town after those LA fires, we just don't have good internet, but I'm in LA now, so it's a lot better. Wow, look at this market, man. We're gonna have a lot to talk about today. Just gonna give you guys a little bit of time to join in the live stream. It's really hot out here. It's only 2 o'clock, so still like the heat of the afternoon, I guess. But let's go ahead and talk about it, guys. As you guys can see, total market cap today up about 4%. Bitcoin coming in at a 109.2. Are we starting to see a comeback? Is this a comeback? Or should they say, don't call it a comeback? Don't call it a comeback, right? Because a lot of you guys have been feeling good on this market. You've been bullish on this market. So again, you guys can see Bitcoin coming in at 2.17 trillion market cap right now. And are we back in business, boys? That is the question I want to know. Are we back in business? I'm going to share this live stream over on Twitter as well. I'm curious to see how this does. I know I've been having a lot of issues. So again, are we going to see, just posting this link again over on Twitter. We are Bitcoin today. Always a good day to talk about Bitcoin, right? As soon as you think the market's going to break down, that is the moment that it's right back to almost all-time high. They see Toshi. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. That is great. Not thanks to me. It's not financial advice. I just talk about the stuff that's trending. But again, guys, don't buy anything that you see in this. Because you don't buy things that YouTubers say. That's crazy, right? But as you guys can see again, Bitcoin coming in at 109.2 at the time of the video. Let's pull up this here trading view. I haven't had a lot of time to be able to check these charts. I checked it this morning. I got up, got my morning coffee. By the way, the guy at McDonald's knows me, and I don't like that. I hate when the people at the fast food restaurant try to like be your friend and like memorize your name. And I don't even want them to know my name, but it's like because I use the McDonald's app. You guys, shout out to the McDonald's app, keeping things affordable in the United States, right? But I get my coffee every morning. Instead of paying $5, I use the McDonald's app. I get it for $1. And because I do that, now the guy knows my name, so he'll like call me by my name. But anyway, I digress, right? We want to know, is this the big breakout that we've been looking for, that we've been waiting for, right? Are we going to see Bitcoin start to retest some higher levels pretty soon? Kind of crazy that we're having this conversation right now because just yesterday, again, we dropped all the way down to like 105.5. And I was saying just how important that 105.5 range was. Honestly, to be honest with you, I didn't know if we were going to be able to hold that range, but apparently we were able to hold that range in Bitcoin again, now coming in at 109.2. But is the market going to be strong enough? We have enough volume coming through right now on this bad boy. I just want to pull up some of these indicators too, just to kind of see what's going on in the price right now, right? You guys can see we had a clean break up on this 1 day chart, right? We broke right solid on that line. This is nice, honestly. This is not a bad breakout. Maybe there's an indicator again that we're on our way to some all-time highs. Maybe even possibly next week we may be looking at a higher Bitcoin possibly. Isn't it funny how that can happen? Literally just like that. You guys can see the weekly chart. We got to stay close on what we do. Oh my gosh, the airplane. Sorry, guys. There's going to be airplanes. Like I said, I'm right next to LAX right now, so it's going to be crazy. But um, yeah, I think this market is looking pretty good right now. I'm not mad at it. Again, yesterday I was a little bit concerned with the big dump down, but again, maybe that was just a bear trap, and we're going to start seeing Bitcoin start sending. Maybe we're not going to see another retest of this 100K range, right? It doesn't necessarily look that way anymore that we're going to see another retest of 100K. It can always happen, but again, Bitcoin today looking pretty solid. Somebody said the drop is coming today or tomorrow, right? It's Da Vinci. I don't know if this is the YouTuber guy or if this is just somebody else, but he posted just 4 minutes ago that he feels like the market's going to go down tomorrow. Somebody else talking about PEPE. We've talked about PEPE quite a bit on this dip. I do like PEPE. It's a main point that I do feel like it's going to do pretty well. I haven't checked it out. Again, I just got here not too long ago, so I'm going to check out some PEPE. We'll check out some Toshi. Just kind of trying to see this market sentiment, just how the guys are feeling right now, right? How are the boys feeling about this dip, right? Some people feeling like Bitcoin is looking bullish, headed towards 135K in Q3, this guy says. And we know that we're pretty much almost at the end of Q3, to be honest with you guys. It's not far off, guys. Q4 is not far off. So, again, we'll see if this holds true, if this guy's really saying Bitcoin hitting 135. That would follow, of course, to a lot of people saying, maybe Bitcoin get like 200K, 250K, right? We talked about the fact that maybe this cycle's not quite over. Maybe there's still some steam left in this. It's going to be volatile, right? Said all those things, right? I didn't know, again, that today we'd be at 109, but again, you never can quite gauge this market 100%, right? But if we are going to have a blow off top like we've had in the past, again, how high can Bitcoin get? Can it go up to 135K like this guy's saying? I don't think it's too far off happening. I gave you guys my price predictions earlier this year, and I still kind of hold those. I don't know maybe when I would call the top, because again, it's impossible to know when the top of the market's going to be. It's also impossible to know when the bottom of the market's going to be. We just kind of use indicators and stuff like that. But I think that if I had to guess, the top of Bitcoin would probably be again between like 200 and 250 for the cycle. But when is that going to be? Is that going to be Q4? Is that going to be 2026? I don't know, right? It's a long presidency, and it's been a very volatile ride so far, but Bitcoin's still looking like on some of these macro indicators that it could still see some pretty significant upside, especially if it wants to break out of this cup and handle pattern that it's been forming on the 1 year chart. So again, we'll see again if Bitcoin can continue its volume. Again, if, right? But we do have a good solid close on the 1 day. We're creating some good solid price action. So I'm not feeling too bad about this. Again, we do talk about the fact that usually real price action we see happen on Thursday. So if we don't see a big rejection happen on Thursday, I think that we're going to see a big breakout possibly happen on Thursday, which would be good. Because I thought that either we were going to be trending sideways, or I thought that honestly we were going to be breaking down going into this week. But again, now looking at Bitcoin where it's at, makes you wonder, right? Are we about to see another Bitcoin pump, right? We could have a cup and handle playing out here. We could also have a shoulder head shoulder playing out here. We can be breaking down off of this too. That's still a reality. It happened right here. But again, Bitcoin coming in at 109 from 105, you can't be mad at that, right? So again, just something that I'm paying attention to. Let's talk about some of these other coins on here just to kind of see what the heck is going on. As you guys can see, total market cap again up 4%. A lot of the market is starting to print right now. Somebody said they're feeling bullish in the comment section. I'm starting to feel pretty bullish too, man. I don't know. Seems like the sentiment changing in the market today, right? Look at Ethereum up almost 8% on today. Also, SUI up 10%. SUI is another coin that we've been talking about, right? As a matter of fact, we talked about most of these coins except for Doge. I don't really talk about Doge a lot on the channel. I don't know. Talk about SHIB sometimes, but I think that SHIB will do better than Doge. If Doge is going to do well, I think SHIB will do well. I think all these coins will kind of start to correlate at some point if Bitcoin does decide it wants to move in the right direction, right? I think the dog coins will kind of move together. I think all these cat coins will start to move together, like Bobcat and Toshi, and all these coins that we've been patiently waiting for this cycle to start moving. I think that there is a good chance that we might start seeing some of these coins starting to wake up. We're already seeing it happen right now, right? Ethereum again up 8%, right? Solana up 5%. So Ethereum actually seeing more price action than Solana, which is pretty interesting because again, Solana was that big dog coin last cycle, or I don't know, we can't even call it last cycle because we're still in the same cycle, but I would say on the last leg of this cycle, Solana was that number one performer. So it'll be pretty interesting to see if Ethereum can outperform. Again, we do know that base chain is you need Ethereum for a base chain. So again, that's going to be a big driver in the market. Maybe we do see these base coins to really start to run. And as I say that, Solana now up 5%. Maybe it heard what I just said. I don't freaking know. But I mean, I'm not saying like I'm bearish on every single Solana coin, but I do think that there's too many scams on Solana. That's why, again, I've been looking at a lot of these other blockchains like Sui also, right? We made a lot of talk about Sui, right? Sui up today 10% coming in, still at a 10 billion market cap. I think that's a coin that can do pretty well.